Well, good afternoon again here from South Warren High School in Bowling Green for the South Warren Girls Holiday Bash. It is game 2 for the Trojanettes today as they won earlier today over Davis County 50-31 and taking on a Central Hardin team out of Region 5. And they have a record of 4-7. They won over Christian County this afternoon by a score of 62-52. Jay Turner with Glenn Bird here courtside once again from South Warren High School here in Bowling Green. The Trojanettes out to a 9-0 record now. Central Hardin at 4-7. And Central Hardin under head coach Jordan Cooper's Livers. In his first season was a former boys head coach at Bardstown, Bethlehem. The Trojanettes got going early today with 6 threes and defeating the Davis County squad, the second best team in Region 3, by a score of 50-31. Shelby Bird finished with 21 points that game to lead Coach Piper Lindsay's ball club. Central Hardin again winning 62-52 over Central Hardin. Some other scores. Franklin Simpson looked pretty sharp today. 63-22 winners over Union County. Marshall County beat Owensboro 58-39. And in the games going on right now, starting at 4:30 over the middle school, Davis County will take on Christian County. And here in the main gym, after the Trojanettes Central Hardin game concludes, it'll be South Warren against Union County at 6 o'clock. And the other game at 6 o'clock, Franklin Simpson will take on Marshall County. So if the Trojanettes win this game today, of course, they're going to play tomorrow at 5:30 against Christian County. And then the finals of the tournament will be here. It's a pool tournament, Pool A and Pool B. It will be on Monday. The Trojanettes will play at either 10, 11:30, or 1. Right now, it looks like 11:30 or 1, depending on the outcome today. And again, tomorrow, of course, the championship would be at 1 o'clock on Monday. And Glenn, here we are back here about 3 hours later after we just did a game with the Trojanettes, who looked pretty good defensively and got on the boards really well and shot the ball well, too. Let's hope they can carry that over into this game here against the Central Hardin Bruins.
Jay, I hope you're right, because we did. You're absolutely right. We shot lights out. Played great defense, did a good job on the boards. You know, those were the kind of the keys that we really talked about, those 3 things. Being able to score, and we've had several girls, you know, at or near double figures.
Yeah. Being
able to play good defense, get some stops, and rebound the ball.
Right.
And we did those 3 things.
Yep. Took care of business. You look at Central Hardin, they average 51 points a game. They shoot 38.5% from the field. They made about 34 threes this year, average about 5 a game. Shoot 63% from the foul line, average 27 rebounds. Only one common opponent, the Trojanettes and Central Hardin. They played Elizabethtown, and Central Hardin lost to Elizabethtown 65-46. Trojanettes defeated Elizabethtown 67-61, and the Lady-Bruins ranked 9th in Region 5, the preseason 5th region poll. Of course, Taylor County, Bardstown, Elizabethtown are the top 3. They compete in District 17 of Region 5. E-Town is a favorite to win that district. John Hardin, North Hardin, Central Hardin at ranked number 4, but they have 4 teams in the top 10 in Region 5. E-Town is 3rd, John Hardin is 5th, North Hardin is 7th, and Central Hardin 9th with Fort Knox. They were 20-10 last year, lost to 5th region semifinals. They lost their leading scorer, too, and Juliana Stith, who averaged 20 points a game last year for the Lady Bruins. Now, the series between Barren County and Central Hardin going back to 1998. Barren County leads the series 8-5. Central Hardin's last win over the Trojanettes came in 2022 when Central Hardin won that ball game by a score of 55-46. Now, Central Hardin had a game on Monday. They lost to Grayson County 56-38. And again, today they won over at the middle school gym here in the Girls Holiday Bash over Christian County 62-52. A team Christian County Trojanettes will play tomorrow. Now we want to update you on the Logan County Boys Holiday Hoop Fest going on right now. The Trojans are playing Carlisle County in the semifinals, and Carlisle County leading the Trojans right now at halftime by a score of 25-21. And we'll keep you posted on that game as well, because if the Trojans do win that game, they'll play for the championship of the tournament tomorrow night, and we will carry that ball game for you here. But if they end up in 3rd place, then we will probably be back here tomorrow for a 5:30 game with the Trojanettes taking on Christian County. This is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to Tip-Off. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back, talk about the keys to the game, and we'll have the starting lineups. We conclude after our timeout here of 2 minutes. And this is Trojanet basketball on 104.7 and 1230 AM, WCDS and WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The keys to the game for another Trojanet victory here today, brought to you by J&J Sales.
Well, Jay, I'm going to stick with the three basics. I'm going to talk about defense without fouling. Can't get in foul trouble.
No.
But I just like really strong defense. I like to see that effort, and I think it's just important. And then along with that, in the same hand, is being able to rebound the basketball on misses and offensive rebounds as well as defensive rebounds. And, you know, we've been really fortunate. We've got several girls on our team that can score.
We do. A lot of depth.
We can throw a lot of different people at you and get points. Yeah. And if we do those three things, I just can't help but believe we're going to be on top.
Yep.
When the horn sounds at the end.
I would agree. Let's look at the starting lineups of this afternoon's ball game, brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. First for the Lady-Bruins of Central Hardin with a record of 4-7. They will start Caitlin Huggins, and she's a good player, a senior, 21 points a game, 17 rebounds a contest. Where's number 32? Number 11, Mariana Resto Santos, a junior, averages 8 points a game. Number 21, Natalie Smith, is an 8th grader, averages 7.5. Lily Livers, number 23, a senior, averaging 6.5. And the other starter, this is unofficial, Piper Wilcox, a freshman, averaging 3.5, or Isabella Robinson, number 25, a sophomore, who averages 3 points a game for the Lady Bruins. Barren County Trojanettes at 9-0 under 11th-year head coach Piper Lindsay. And the starters this afternoon, Shelby Bird, 5'6", junior, averaging about 19 points a game. She scored 21 today against Davis County. Mahala Burton, 5'7", sophomore, averaging about 6. Addie Slagle, 5'3", sophomore, averages 11 points a game. And Ashley Atkinson, 5'9", senior, averaging 4. And Riley Wilson, a 5'10", senior, number 32. She averages about 2.5 points a game. That's your starting lineups, brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. The officials for this game, John McMillan, Mike Goodson, and Chris Phelps. And the officials are sponsored by Extreme Health Club and Fitness for Women and ATM Media Solutions, with the opening tip-off coming up, brought to you by Farmers RACC. And our first quarter of action brought to you by Raphael's Sports Bar. We'll be back in 2 minutes with a tip-off of this ball game between the Trojanettes and Central Hardin as we continue our coverage here of the South Warren Girls Holiday Bash in 2 minutes on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Huggins for Central Hardin, Barren County in dark uniforms for this game today with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. And Central Hardin in their white uniforms with the Columbia blue lettering and numbers. A toss and a tap. It is going to be controlled as Addison McFall gets the starting nod this afternoon in this game for Coach Piper Lindsay. As she starts for Addie Slagle today in the second game. Straight away, McFall in the corner. They dump it down into Bird. Bird works under, puts it up and in. Start off with a 2-0 lead here, and Central Hardin loses it out of bounds. Falling down with it was Wilcox. They got a different lineup, too, as they start Robinson instead of Smith today. Barren County's basketball. Here's Burton, sends it over to McFall. McFall's had some really good games here lately, Glenn.
Oh, she has. Excellent games.
Knocking down the three-point shot. She had 2 of them today. In the corner is Atkinson. Atkinson back to McFall. Now McFall will go back to Atkinson in the corner. Now wants to go baseline. Bounces it down low to Bird. Back out to Atkinson. Gives it to McFall. She'll fire it up for 3. It is in and out. Rebound offensively is Wilson. Bounces back out to Burton. Gives to McFall. Top of the key. Over to Atkinson. She'll fire it up for 3. It's off the mark. And the long rebound chased down. Knocked out of bounds by Shelby Bird. Tried to go for the loose ball there. It'll be Central Hardin's ball. Full court pressure by the Trojanettes. And a trap. They almost threw it away. Their pass was deflected. And get it down underneath. The pass is broken up in there by Atkinson, but she stepped on the inline, so it'll stay with Central Hardin underneath. Resto Santos will toss it in, left side of the bucket for the Lady-Bruins. As she looks, comes in the corner here to Wilcox. They try to go into Huggins. Huggins against Wilson. Posted up in there. They give it back off the left side. They'll try to reset it here. Resto Santos will set things up again for the Lady-Bruins. She's guarded by Shelby Bird. Right side it goes to Wilcox. Coming off the screen. Dumps it down in underneath. And a shot partially blocked by Shelby Bird. Trojanettes running it back the other way. 2-on-3. Bird pulls up in the lane. Throws it over to Atkinson just inside the three-point line. No good on that shot. And the rebound comes off to Livers for Central Hardin. And they dump it down low. Here's a shot put up and in by Huggins, and she is fouled. Foul is on Ashley Atkinson, her team's first. Huggins is a 61% foul shooter on the year for Central Hardin. And it's up, and it is no good. Rebound, Riley Wilson. What happened there? I wasn't even looking. I was looking down at my paper. I thought, well, we're going to bring it back up the way. No pressure. Unforced turnover. Gives it right back to Central Hardin. This ball comes in to Huggins. She'll hand it back off now to Restos Santos. Shelby Bird defending her. They lob it in there to Huggins. Huggins against Atkinson. Throws it back around on the right side. Restos Santos. Baseline shot, no good. Batted up in the air. Tapped out. Taking it is Burton. Long pass down to Atkinson. Left-handed shot up and in with the right hand. And so on the fast break transition, Trojanettes take a 4-2 lead. And a steal underneath. It goes to Bird, and she puts it in. Turnover by Central Hardin, and they're going to take a 30-second timeout. So it's 6-2. Trojanettes here. 5:36 to go in the opening quarter. Update on the boys' game down at Logan County. Carlisle County leading Barren County 31-30 halfway through the third quarter. That's a good one.
That is.
In that semifinal winners bracket, Trojans down by 1 point. I understand Carlisle County's got a guy that's about 6'10".
Oh, wow. Got some size.
They really got some size. No, I thought we had size.
Yeah, and you don't see a lot of 6'10" players around here, at least in our region in high school.
That's down in the far western part of the state,
Yes. Well, here we go. It looks like
got a 2-2-1 here.
Yeah.
Ball comes into play to Wilcox. Wilcox goes in the middle. Foul at midcourt.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to call it on Riley Wilson.
I thought that was all ball.
Yeah, it looked like it from here.
It was close.
It'll be her first team second of the quarter. Central Hardin basketball. Restos Santos with it for the Lady-Bruins. Out of Region 5. Comes off to Wilcox here on the right side. Wilcox will send it out now to Restos Santos. Working against Shelby Bird around the left side. Trying to work it with it is Robinson. Robinson will get rid of the basketball now, and going up the baseline, it's Huggins. Puts it up, no. And got her on rebound and put it up and in as Riley Wilson fell down. 6-4. We played 3 minutes of the opening quarter. Burton with the basketball for the Trojanettes. Diagonal pass, left corner, McFall. Back to Atkinson. Over goes to Burton. Dumps it inside. Here's Bird. Double teamed inside. One dribble, puts it up and in. Shelby Bird now with 6 of Barren County's 8. Restos Santos in a trap, gets rid of the basketball to Livers. Loops it over the left side to Wilcox. Bounces it off to Huggins. Huggins kicks it back out. Restos Santos around the top of the horn. Backs away on the dribble. Coming over to set a screen. And Bird steals it. Here comes Shelby Bird racing to the rack and lays it in. Barren County with a 10-4 lead now. Shelby Bird with 8 of Barren County's 10. Central Hardin with the basketball. They get it in the middle. It's Huggins. She's in a trap. We reach in and tie it up.
She's in trouble there, Jay.
Had McFall and Wilson.
Yeah, swarmed her.
Putting the clamps on and a tied up ball. We'll give it to Central Hardin.
Jay, when I look at Huggins, she's got some size.
Yes, she does.
She's just a tick shorter than maybe Hannah Bragg.
She's probably about 6 foot, 6'1". Yeah. Hannah Bragg's in the ball game now for the Trojanettes. 6-foot senior, averaging 5 points a game. Now a give and go. Here's a three-pointer by Wilcox. No. Rebound tapped around, falls in the hands of Hannah Bragg, and whistle in the backcourt as Burton was heading up court to foul on number 25. That's Robinson. Her first and the team's first. We played exactly half of this quarter. Barren County with a 10-4 lead. Central Hardin will set up in a 1-2-2 or 3-2, however you want to look at it. Down low is Bird. Bird double teamed out to McFall for a three. It's no good. Offensive rebound put back. Atkinson back up and in by Bragg. She was wide underneath the basket there. Flipped it up and in. Knocked down as Trojanettes trying to go with a steal there at midcourt once again with a trap. And they lose the handle, and it went off the referee, but
Yeah, it bounced off Central Hardin player, but didn't hit the official, I think, and went out, Jay.
So shouldn't that be our ball?
Well, I would have thought, but evidently not.
Yeah.
Not this time, anyway.
Not this time. Wilcox with it for Central Hardin. Being defended by Addison McFall. Bounce pass off the left side. And they get a screen there. Comes out to Huggins, top of the key against Bragg. Takes it right side, trying to backtrack into her. Can't. Wilcox trying to penetrate into the lane. Dishes it back out. She fell down, but got rid of it to Robinson. Robinson wants to drive. She gets cut off. Back out it comes to Smith, who's in the ball game now. It's Natalie Smith. She's only an 8th grader, number 21. Back to Wilcox. Knocked down, stolen by Shelby Bird. Here goes Bird inside, up against her defender, and puts it in. 14-4, Trojanettes. Back to that 2-2-1 zone court press. Wilcox in the middle to Smith. Smith fires it down. Oh, that's a
she
walk.
Walked.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
She put her feet before she got rid of it. That was Huggins. Turnover gives it back to Barren County with 2:46 to play here in the first quarter. McFall going out, and Addie Slagle in the ball game for the Trojanettes. Burton, left side Bird, dumps it down to Bragg. Bragg twisting, turning, looking, throws up the shot, no good. Didn't get really squared up for that one.
No.
And here comes Central Hardin into the front court. Bounce pass, broken up, stolen by Shelby Bird. We got a 3-on-2, trying to get control of it, and somebody reached in and fouled her. It will be
Huggins?
On Huggins.
Yeah.
That'll be her first. Team foul number 2 on the Lady-Bruins. 2:21 to go here in the first quarter. Barren County out to a 14-4 lead. Burton with the ball for the Trojanettes. They've gone man-to-man now. Here's Slagle, right wing. In the corner, Bragg. Bragg looking inside for Bird. Can't get it to her. Out to Slagle. Here's Burton. Fires up a 3. It's in and out. Good look, just wouldn't go down. Rebound comes off to Huggins for Central Hardin. Wilcox into the front court. Gets rid of it to Robinson. Robinson defended by Atkinson. Dumps it back out now to Smith, to Livers. Livers going to fire up a 3-point shot. Misses everything, and it goes out of bounds. Central Hardin now will bring in number 13, Amari Davis, a 5'6 junior.
Well, Jay, we've gotten off to a good start.
Yeah, minute 43 to play here in the first quarter. Burton with the basketball. Off the screen is Bird. Sends it out top. Atkinson open. 3-pointer, and no good. Rebound, Central Hardin. Coming up with the basketball is Livers. Wilcox dribbling with the left hand to the front court. Wearing a face mask there. Gives it off now to Davis. Back out now to Huggins. Huggins wants to drive against Bragg. Dumps it back off long. 3 is no good. Bragg with a rebound for the Trojanettes. The alley pass comes to Burton. Want to push it. 3-on-2. Underneath, here's Atkinson putting it up and
nice.
in.
Yep, that was nice.
That'll be a play of the game today. As Atkinson gets her second basket. Timeout here by Central Hardin with 1:08 to go in the first quarter. Barren County 16, Central Hardin 4. Update on the boys' game down at Logan County is tied up with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
What's the score, Jay?
Let's see what we find out here. It is, well, they didn't give me the score. Just said that it's tied game, 2 minutes left in the third.
Okay.
So a good one there at Logan County in that Holiday Hoops Fest. If they go on to win, they'll be in the championship tomorrow night at 7:15 against either Logan County or Raceland.
Well, Jay, I like the way we've played. You know,
started out
what
well.
We've seen, yes. I thought we played an excellent game earlier today, and the game here against Central Hardin, gotten out to a great start.
Yep. Wilcox with a basketball for Central Hardin. And they almost lost it out of bounds and threw it, had to save it in bounds. And Trojanettes have it on the run. It's Burton in the corner. Slagle pulling the trigger. It is coming off. That was all over the place.
Yeah, it was. I thought that was going to bounce in.
You can't get the shooter's roll there. Pass picked off. Burton's got it. Another turnover by Central Hardin. Down the lane she goes. Up by the left hand. Puts it in.
That was nice, Jay.
And all that a play of the game qualification right there. Burton with her first two and is now 18-4.
Jay, I don't believe we've hit a three, have we?
We have not. Not so far. Had good shots at a three, but it just wouldn't go down. Central Hardin with the basketball. Wilcox fakes, drives the baseline, puts it up. No, but a foul. And I believe they're going to put it on to Addie Slagle.
Yeah, I think you're right. It looked like to me that she drove a little too far underneath the backboard.
Yeah.
And I don't see how that shot could even have a prayer getting in.
Wilcox at the line, averages 3.5 points a game for the Lady Bruins. First free throw, nothing but net.
Yep.
18-5, Trojanettes. Second shot for Wilcox is on the way and got them both.
Got a nice looking foul shot, Jay.
Left-hander. It's Burton. Bounce pass, breaking the basket was Slagle, and he dug it out of there. Burton down to the baseline, cut off. Back out in the corner goes to Slagle. Oh, time ran out. Yep. Wasn't looking at the clock.
Wasn't aware. Yep. I heard some of the fans trying to tell her, but it was just a little too late.
Yeah, we played one, and it's Barren County 18, Central Hardin 6 back in 1 minute. This is Trojanet basketball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM, WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Here in the South Warren Girls Holiday Bash. It'll be Barren County's basketball as we start the second period of play. It's Addison McFall in front of us here. Throws it in play to Mahala Burton. Burton on the dribble. Left side Atkinson drives down to the underneath. Trying to feed it underneath there to Wilson. It's broken up, stolen there by Huggins. Here's a three-point attempt in the air that is no good for Resto Santos. Huggins with the offensive board and the putback with the left hand and draws a foul.
Yeah, nice job there by Huggins, Jay. Get that rebound and go back up left-handed.
And I believe they put the foul on Riley Wilson, and that's going to be her second personal, so she's going to have to come out of the game. Hannah Bragg back on the court. Huggins at the line. Free throw on the way and hits it. For an old-fashioned three-point play, gives her 7 of Central Hardin's 9 points. It's 18-9, Trojanettes. Left side, Addison McFall. Throws it off now. It's Atkinson, back to McFall. Out it comes to Burton. Burton on the dribble, over to Hannah Bragg on the right side. Looking inside, trying to get it in there to McFall. It's tipped away out of bounds. A lot of traffic in there.
Yeah, a lot of traffic. Be Barren County's ball, Jay.
Shelby Bird back in the ball game here as Ann Ashley Atkinson will go out. 7:17 to go in the first half. Barren County 18, Central Hardin 9. Bird throws it in play. It's Addison McFall inside. Bird over it goes to Slagle for a three-point attempt that's no good off the left side of the rim. Rebound to Livers for Central Hardin. Picked off. It's Shelby Bird. Bird going one-on-one against her defender. Throws it up and in. Little floater there. Stopped and flipped it up there for point number 12 here in this half. 20-9, Barren County. Right side with it is Huggins. Huggins looking, sends it out to Wilcox. Wilcox bounces off to Resto Santos. And a bad pass taken by Mahala Burton for the Trojanettes. Burton will feed it off in the corner to Bird. And Shelby Bird picks up her dribble. Going to fire up a three-point attempt, and it is off the mark. We're 0 for what, Glenn, on three-point attempts? About 6.
0 for 6.
Pull-up jumper, 15-footer, no good. Offensive rebound, foul. No, jump ball. Good.
Jump ball.
I thought he was going to call a foul there. Possession goes back to Central Hardin underneath. Wilcox will inbound. Going to have to hurry. Has to lob it out there to Huggins. Now Huggins sends it out to Wilcox to set it up. Huggins comes over to set a screen. Slagle stays with her. Huggins top of the key, drives it in the lane, forces up the shot, missed it badly. Taken by Shelby Bird. Bird ahead up to McFall. McFall driving, trying to go up with a shot. She's fouled. And I believe this one is on, let's see, 23?
I think that's right, Jay.
I couldn't tell. 2 shots for Addison McFall. First one on the way. Good.
Yep.
For a Matt London Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw. First one of the game for the Trojanettes. Mahala Burton going to get a break. Ann Ashley Atkinson back in. Here's McFall for their second free throw attempt. It's too strong. Rebound Atkinson. Out to Bird. 3 if it goes. No good. Rebound to Huggins. 21-9. Trojanettes 5:49 to play here in the first half. Resto Santos working against McFall. Taking it down the right side. Still on the move. Trying to go baseline. Cut off. Now has to pick it up and gets rid of it off to Huggins. Straight away back over the left side. Here's a shot on the run off the glass. It's good.
Went in there, Jay.
She was going sideways with that one and got her first 2. That's Livers. Shelby Bird had her finger taken off there, but it's out of bounds to the Trojanettes. 21-11. 5:24 to go. First half. Shelby Bird looking. Gets it in play to Addie Slagle. Over to Addison McFall. McFall back to Addie Slagle. Picks up her dribble. Off to McFall. McFall driving, going to the basket, puts it up and in.
Yeah, nice shot there by McFall.
Her first field goal, 23-11, Barren County. Wilcox to Huggins. Huggins working against Bragg, back and forth. Can't make a shot. Comes out to the left side. Goes in the baseline area there to Livers, and what we got, traveling call.
Yep. Picked up that pivot foot, Jay.
Yep. Barren County's basketball, 4:52 to go. First half, leading 23-11. It's Addie Slagle out front with it for the Trojanettes. That goes left side to McFall. Atkinson sets the screen. McFall trying to penetrate the lane. Lobs it over to Bragg. Bragg right of the lane. Kicks it back off to Atkinson from 15. Left side, no good. Rebound to Resto Santos for Central Hardin. Trying to make a move on Slagle. Goes into the corner. Now trying to go baseline. Goes underneath and gets trapped underneath. Out to Huggins. Wide open 3 is on the way. Good.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was Livers that knocked it down. That's her 13th three-point make of the year for Central Hardin. We got a timeout here. 30-second timeout. 4:15 to go here in the first half. It's 23-14. Argis has been 11 at 18-7.
Well, Jay, we haven't been too kind with the threes in this second game today. Looks
we were
like
hitting them in the earlier game today.
Looks like we're 0 for 7 is what I've got.
Update score. The Trojans are leading Carlisle County 37-36 after 3 periods of play. That's been a close one from the start.
It has. Been nip and tuck, hasn't it?
Semifinals down there at the tournament. They win. They go on to the championship tomorrow night at 7:15 to play either Logan County or Raceland. That timeout was brought to you by The People's Bank. Barren County's basketball. It's Addie Slagle with it. Straight away over to Shelby Bird. Back over to Slagle. Goes to McFall. McFall's in a trap, trying to dribble out of it. Floats it back out to Slagle. Half the second quarter gone and a 9-point Barren County lead. They dump it into the high post there to Carly Hagan. She had it poked away. She just checked in the ball game. 5'7" junior. Resto Santos steps back, shoots the 3.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Long two. And it's 23-16. They've cut it to 7. Carly Hagan splitting the defenders, and somebody reached in and fouled her. And it's on 23, I think. Is that Livers, her second? Team second of the quarter. Barren County's basketball underneath. Shelby Bird, right side of the hoop. Sends it out deep to Mahala Burton. We go off to Bird, off the screen, trying to penetrate. Can't go. Off to Burton. Three-pointer. No good. The threes are just not going in this game. 0 for what, 8 now?
8, yes. 0 for 8.
Yeah. 3:19 to go in the first half. Resto Santos. And the ball hit the foot of Livers and picked up by Atkinson. Atkinson's going to drive it all the way to the hoop. Missed the layup. And the rebound of Huggins for Central Hardin. Wilcox will bring it in the front court. Gets with the basketball to Huggins and back out to Wilcox. Guarded out there by Addie Schlegel. Long bounce pass left to Resto Santos. Resto Santos going to drive against Burton. Gets cut off down low in the baseline. Has to bring it back to the wing. It bounces in the corner. It's Huggins trying to go baseline against Hagan. And she stepped on the end line.
Sure did, Jay.
And going to get Alexis Cannon in the ball game for the Trojanettes for Ann Ashley Atkinson. Cannon, a 5'6" sophomore. 2:41 to go here in the first half. 7-point lead for Barren at 23-16. Schlegel on the right side. Back to Burton in the corner. Bird back out to Burton, and around it goes to Schlegel once again. Diagonal pass over to Bird. Bird gets trapped. She needs help. Trying to split the defenders. Does in the lane. Puts it up and in. 14 for Shelby Bird. It's 25-16 Barren County. Long bounce pass going down to the corner. Behind the back dribble. Losing the handle. Going down to the floor. But got rid of the basketball to Huggins somehow. And it comes out now to Livers. Livers in the middle to Huggins. Turns in the key. Trying to work against Hagan. Spin move. Whistle. Oh, they're going to count the basket.
Ooh, I thought the foul occurred well before the shot. Said she got pushed.
And so she's going to go to the line with a chance at an old-fashioned three here. Could cut the lead to 6 if she connects.
Jay, and sitting here and watching the game, you'd think we'd be up by 12.
I know. As many threes as we've taken, just can't hit one. Here's Cannon with it for the Trojanettes. In the middle, Bird turns and fires, misses. Got her on rebound, back up in traffic and puts it in. 16 now for Shelby Bird, 27-18. Trojanettes lead it by 9. Livers off to Huggins, turns and fires it off. Going to be deflected out of bounds by Schlegel.
Yep, nice deflection there, Jay. Prevented that layup.
Yep. Hannah Bragg will return to the Trojanet lineup for Carly Hagan. And Wilcox looking to inbound.
Having a hard time.
It's an in there. Oh, we're going to have a foul.
Yeah. Looks like that's going to be on Hannah Bragg.
And on Bragg, her first. And that's 3. That's 3 on the Trojanettes here in the second quarter. Huggins at the line where she's 1 of 2 and misses that one.
Missed that one badly.
They shoot about 63% from the foul line as a team. Now she's 1 for 3 from the stripe. This shot goes up, got that one. She's got 8 of Central Hardin's 19 points. 27-19. Schlegel gives it over to Burton in the middle. It's Bird. Bird turns, splits the defenders. Over goes to Schlegel. 3-pointer. Yes,
that's nothing but net. There you go, Jay.
There we go. Riley Dental Group 3-point shot for Addie Schlegel. Pushes the lead back out to 11 at 30-19. They loop it.
Oh, she walked a mile. I thought she was going to walk back to Glasgow, Jay.
Be Barren County's basketball here with 1:05 to go in the first half. As Schlegel gets it into Burton. Burton in the middle of the high post there. It's Bragg. Back off it goes to Bird. Being chased out there. Off the screen left. Dumps it back to Bragg. Right side it goes to Schlegel. 50 seconds to go in the half. Bounce pass. Breaking in there was Bird. They had it stripped away. Resto Santos, little Euro step. Puts it up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Bragg pulls it out.
Oh, yeah, with authority, Jay.
Yeah. Here's a 2-on-1 break. It's Cannon going to the bucket. Puts it in.
That was nice.
Alexis Cannon gets on the scorebook. It's 32-19. Largest lead of the ball game for Barren County. As Livers gets it across to Huggins. Huggins going to drive to the basket, trying to get around Bragg. Puts it up. It's no good. And a rebound by Bragg. Gets rid of it to Slagle. Long pass down the court. It's Bird driving into the paint with a spin move, in trouble and a lot of traffic. Kicks it down the corner. Slagle with three. It's off the mark. And a rebound comes off to Huggins, and that will end the first half. Trojanettes have their largest lead of the ball game here at the break. It's 32-19 over Central Hardin. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the SCRTC halftime report here on WCLU Sports.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Back here at South Warren High School Gym in Bowling Green for the Girls Holiday Bash. Jay Turner with Glenn Bird, Luke Pritchard, our producer, BC Live, providing live stream here again for this afternoon's second game that we've been on the radio today. Barren County Trojanettes 32, Central Hardin 19. It was 18-6 at the end of the first quarter. Trojanettes pretty even second quarter with Barren County outscoring Central Hardin 14-13. Central Hardin in the first half had 7 field goals. One of those a three-point shot, and they were 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Caitlin Huggins, who averages 21 points, 17 rebounds a game, has 8 points in the first half, 3 baskets, and 2 of 4 from the foul line. Lily Livers has 7 points, all in the second quarter. 3 field goals, one of those a three-point shot. She was 0 for 1 for the line. Mariana Resto Santos with a basket for 2, and Piper Wilcox with a couple of free throws for 2 points. And that's the scoring for Central Hardin. For the Trojanettes here in the first half, 15 field goals, only 1 three-pointer, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Shelby Bird has half of the points for the Trojanettes here in the first half. 16 points all on field goals, 2-point goals. 5 points for Mahala Burton, a 3 and a 2. She hit the only 3 of the first half. And Ashley Atkinson, a couple of field goals for 4. Addison McFall, who started this afternoon in this second game, a field goal, 1 of 2 from the foul line. And 2-point baskets coming from Hannah Bragg and Alexis Cannon. Addie Slagle did not score in that first half. And Glenn, we look at the stats, it won't be as good as what we had in the first game, especially from three-point range.
No, Jay, it won't. From the three-point arc, we only made 1 of 10 for 10%.
Yeah.
And, missed a lot of good open looks. They just didn't fall.
Yep.
And from the 2-point, we shot 63%. Pretty good shooting percentage from the 2-point range, but from 3-point, just wasn't happening late today.
Right.
We'll see what happens in the second half.
Nobody really in foul trouble. Riley Wilson did pick up 2 for the Trojanettes in that first half of play. So, and nobody, I think Livers picked up 2 for Central Hardin, and that was it. So it's 32-19 here at the break, and let's give you an updated scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. In games today here at South Warren, earlier today, Barren County, of course, in the game you heard here, 50-31 winners over Davis County. Central Hardin beat Christian County 62-52. Franklin Simpson completely demolished Union County 63-22, that final score. Marshall County over Owensboro 58-39. In a game right now over in the middle school gym, Davis County is playing Christian County. And then later tonight here on the main court, it'll be South Warren and Union County. And over in the middle school gym, it'll be Franklin Simpson and Marshall County. That ought to be a nice one to watch, because I feel like the Trojanettes are going to play either Franklin Simpson or Marshall County on Monday, even though they still got to play Christian County tomorrow. But this Central Hardin team beat Christian County by 10.
Okay. All right. And, Jay, you mentioned a team just moments ago, Franklin Simpson. I watched some of their game right after we played earlier today. And I'll be honest with you, Franklin, they had so many seniors last year, I didn't really know what to expect that they lost. But they are better, much better than what I expected.
Yeah, because they've got the Pennington girl that's a really good three-point shooter who transferred out of Tennessee. You got Chloe Smith inside, who was on that state tournament team last year that won the 4th region. And I think they've got another player that is going to be coming back in January. I'm not sure if she's a transfer or has been hurt or what. But
I think she's battling an injury.
An injury. So she's going to be back middle of January, we understand. So and we'll be playing the point. So it will probably make them a little better than what they are.
I would think so. And they've got a solid ball team. They're just a better team than what I thought they might be, losing, 6-8 seniors that they lost last year.
It's going to be an interesting 4th region girls tournament this year, I think. You got Cumberland County, you've got Franklin Simpson, you got Bowling Green, who always turns on at
they're
tournament
always
time.
going to battle.
Metcalf County, Monroe County. It's going to be, and that 16th district's going to be a war over there this year. I guarantee you. With Cumberland County, Monroe County, Metcalf County, Russell County, and Clinton County. 5 teams in that district over there.
And there's going to be a few teams that aren't going to make it.
That's right.
To Diddle Arena.
That's true.
That are good. Some good teams.
They're good teams too. Yeah. Some other scores today: Campbellsville girls beat Warren East 67-47. Lady Invitational of the South, Pulaski County 53, Bowling Green 44. And in boys action, Caverna beat Great Crossing 63-51. Metcalf County, that game was at the Lexington Catholic Classic. And Metcalf County defeated Claiborne County, Tennessee, down in Pensacola 80-55. Greenwood over Everett, Washington in the Surf and Slam 53-50. Pleasure Ridge Park beat Cumberland County, the Taylor County Invitational 76-34. And in a game right now, the Trojans are leading, less than a minute left against Carlisle County. It's 51-48.
Oh, wow.
That one going down to the wire.
It sounds like it, Jay.
So we'll get the final score here in just a little bit. But we'll be back in 2 minutes, the second half. This has been the SERTC Halftime Report. Halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's. And our third quarter coming up, brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home in 2 minutes here on WCLU Sports. Back here in Bowling Green, South Warren High School for the girls' holiday Hoop Fest. No, they call it the Holiday Bash here.
Bash.
It's Holiday Hoop Fest down in Logan County.
Okay, I like a good bash.
I get confused about which is Bash and which is
Fest.
Hoop Fest.
Yeah.
Lots of basketball over this weekend. Trojanettes lead at 32-19. Here's Shelby Bird for three. Oh, it rattled halfway down and out, but a rebound put back up and in by Riley Wilson. And it's now 34-19. Barren County wanting to trap the basketball. Here's Wilcox. Ball knocked away by Wilson and out of bounds. Largest lead of the game now, 15 for Barren at 34-19. With it is Resto Santos. He'll give it on the high post there to Huggins. Turns toward the basket, gets a screen. Dribbles right, going to fire up a 15-footer from the right elbow and knocks it down for point number 10.
Yep.
Averages about 21 a game. Here's Slagle with the basketball. Trying to get around a defender. Can't. Has to throw it back out to Burton. Burton will send it over the left side now to Wilson. Wilson out top. It's Addie Slagle. Wanted to shoot that three. Gives it to Atkinson. Here's Shelby Bird. Straight away three. Yes, sir.
We needed that one, Jay.
Yep. Top of the key. Riley Diddle Group 3. Shelby Bird stole it underneath Slagle. Puts it up and in. Slagle gets her first 2 points today. And that lead starting to creep away here. 39-21 the score. Long diagonal pass. It's going to go off the fingertips of Central Hardin out of bounds.
Yep, going back to Barren County.
39-21. And that's an 18-point lead now.
You know, how
6:52.
How quick things can change with a 3 or 2 along the way.
Yeah. 7-2 run by the Trojanettes here in the third quarter. Burton with the basketball. Burton out straight away between the circles. Takes it to the right side to Bird. Shelby Bird. Now gives it back off to Slagle. Now sends it back over to Burton. Burton back out to Slagle again. Gives to Riley Wilson. In the corner, Bird steps back. Wanted to shoot the three. She got out defended there. Now Slagle straight away three. Off the back iron. Rebound taken there by Resto Santos. She wants to push it. Down the floor, down the right side. Stops and throws it up on the run. It is no good. Rebound put back up and in by Huggins. So Huggins has both field goals for Central Hardin here in this third period of play. Here's Atkinson with the basketball. Fires it across out to Bird. Three if it goes. It's off the mark. An offensive rebound by Burton in the right corner. Feeds it to Bird in the lane. Puts it up and no good. Got her own rebound. Bird out to Atkinson. Free throw line shot. Good. Atkinson with 6. Wilcox. Pass picked off. It's Burton. Got it down in there to Bird. Missing the shot. Trying to get her on rebound. Fighting for it. Puts it back up. No, but a foul. Nice hustle there by Mahala Burton to get that thing going there.
Right.
And Shelby Bird at the line for 2 shots. 19 points for Shelby Bird. 41-23 the score. Now 42-23. That is the largest lead of the game. On a Matt London Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw. Got one more coming here. Even 20 now for Shelby Bird and make it 21. Timeout. Called by Central Hardin. Full timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 5:31 to go. Third period. It's the Trojanettes 43, Central Hardin 23. 30-second break here on WCLU Sports. Well, it looks like I will be at Logan County tomorrow night, 7:15 start, as Maddox Griggs makes 4 straight free throws to seal the win for the Trojans this afternoon, 55-50 over Carlisle County.
Well, excellent for Coach Cunningham and his team.
Playing for a championship tomorrow night in that Logan County tournament. We'll be on there at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night with that broadcast from Logan County High School, the championship of that Holiday Hoop Fest.
I know they're excited down there, Jay.
Yeah. Great win. That's a big win, too, over a good Carlisle County team.
Big team.
Yeah. Wilcox can't get to the pass. It goes out of bounds. Trojanettes will get it right back.
Yeah. Got a turnover there by Central Hardin.
Trojanettes will play Christian County here tomorrow at 5:30. And of course, unfortunately, we won't be able to bring you that game tomorrow. We'll do the championship game of the boys tomorrow night. Bird for 3. Right it down.
Man.
That's 2 Riley Dental Group 3s here in this quarter for Shelby Bird. And now it is 46-23.
Another turnover,
turnover. They throw it away. They've doubled it up on the Lady Bruins here with 5:11 to go in the third period. Again, we'll be at Logan County tomorrow night, 7:15, 7 o'clock pregame here on 104.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. as Addie Slagle has a basketball. But we will be back here Monday, though, to bring you the girls' game here at South Warren. Underneath,
nice.
Nice cut to the basket.
Yes.
Slagle puts it in and draws a foul. So Addie Slagle with a chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play. She's 15 of 19 from the foul line on the season. That does not include the Greenbrier, Tennessee, because they didn't have the stats posted from that game. 48-23. Free throw is good.
Jay. Yep.
Barren
nice
County.
three-point play there.
Yeah, and it's now a 49-23 Barren County lead. Resto Santos with it. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And the ball gets away. They've got some new players in the ball game right now for Central Hardin. We'll pick it up here in just a second. And they got number 1 in there. That's Kayla Bradley, a sophomore. And also number 13 is Amari Davis, and mishandled the pass there. They go down low, knocked away. Should have went off Huggins. Looked like it went off her hand. Officials
pointed for Central Hardin.
Hannah Bragg, Addison McFall returning to the Trojanet lineup for Addie Slagle and Riley Wilson. 4:26 to play here in the third. 49-23 Barren County. It's Resto Santos with the basketball. Coming up after this one, it's South Warren and Union County here in this Holiday Bash. Huggins, top of the key, dumps it down to a breaking Resto Santos, kicks it out in the corner for a three-point shot. It's an air ball, but put back up, no good, hits the side of the backboard. Whistle and a foul on Central Hardin. You're going to put it on Resto Santos, her first. That'll be the team's third of the quarter. With 4 minutes to play here in the third period. Atkinson with it in the right corner. Sends it in the middle. It's Bragg. Over goes to Burton. Burton driving. Trying to go underneath. Can't. Shovels it back out in the corner to McFall. McFall trying to split the defenders and lost the handle. It's taken away. It's Resto Santos with it for Central Hardin. And Bird almost ripped it away, but couldn't come up with a steal there. Here's Huggins, top of the circle. Huggins dribbling with the left hand up against Bragg, and Bragg, I think, blocked it on her.
I think she got a piece of it, Jay.
And here's
Looked
Atkinson.
like it.
Yep. Off to McFall. Pass batted up in the air and out of bounds. Trying to throw it over the top into the corner to Bird. McFall gets the ball in play. Burton working her way into the paint. Throws it up and got it to hang and fall in. Naila Burton, her 7th point of the game. 51-23. 3:15 to go, third period. With a basketball here is Resto Santos. Angles off to the left side. Now wants to make a move. Cut off down low. Fires up the shot anyway. Bragg, nice block out for the rebound. McFall into the front court. Right side, Shelby Bird for 3. It is no good.
Hannah's
Bragg
got it.
the rebound, gets fouled going back up. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. Hannah Bragg with a bucket back in the first quarter. She's 11 of 18 from the charity stripe on the year. First free throw's up, no good. Addie Slagle and Layla Harris checks in. Bragg for the second attempt on the way, and it's too strong. Ball tipped out, and Central Hardin's on the run with it. And a little Euro step there, missing the shot. McFall with a rebound. McFall bounces it off to Atkinson. Fires it down to Bragg underneath. It goes
nice
to
passing.
Harris.
Yep.
Kicks it back out, and scramble on the floor as Slagle was down on the floor scrambling for it. Possession error will go to South Warren.
Jay, we did a great job passing the ball right there. I thought we had 4 completed passes, and we missed the 5th one.
Right. 2.5 minutes to play here in the third. It's 51-23. Trojanettes. They go into the high post there to Huggins. And a foul. Going to get Atkinson with a foul. A little over-aggressive there, I guess.
Yeah.
Second personal on Atkinson. First foul of the third quarter on the Trojanettes. As they look to inbound, it's stolen away there by Slagle.
Nice job.
Jumped right in there. Here's Harris, feeds it off Atkinson. Lets her defender go by. Shot it too strong. Taken by Resto Santos. Gets for the basketball to Huggins. She turns and fires for a 3. It is no good. Rebound to Atkinson. Ahead up to Slagle. Slagle will curl out to the corner, dumps it in there to Atkinson, going underneath, up with the left hand, and it's going to be partially blocked out of bounds. Coming in for Central Hardin now, number 20, is it 22? 22, that is Peyton Blocker, a freshman. McFall in the corner, Slagle. Throws it out, and Atkinson there to chase it down. In the corner, McFall is trapped. Jump ball. Possession will go to Barren. Minute 46 to play here in the third quarter. Barren County 51, Central Hardin 23. Comes out to Slagle. Slagle here on the near side, straight away over to Atkinson. Atkinson dumps in the middle there to Bragg. In the corner, McFall out to Slagle. 3, if it goes, it does.
Oh, nothing but net on that one, Jay. Wow.
Slagle gets her first. Riley Dental Group 3-point shot of this ball game. And that's 3 here in the third quarter for the Trojanettes as Shelby Bird hit the other 2. Now it's a 31-point lead at 54-23. Working around the top of the horn, Resto Santos hands it off. It's Huggins taking it right side of the lane against Bragg, puts it up, no good. And a rebound is loose. It's still loose, picked up. Free throw line shot is in the air, and it's good for Smith. 54-25. McFall open, lets it go.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought that thing
I thought
was going to go.
I did too, Jay.
Didn't have the right angle on it. And a steal. It's Slagle down on the floor trying to get rid of it. She does. Nice hustle. Here's Layla Harris. Harris with it on the left side. Pulls up, gives it to Slagle. Top of the key. Lets it fly again for 3. It's in and out. And the rebound comes off.
I thought that was going down, Jay.
Yeah. Resto Santos with it for Central Hardin. In the corner, 3 by Smith. No. Rebound. Loose picked up by Slagle. Ahead, up to McFall. McFall, I think she might get a little walk there.
I was getting ready to say it. Yeah, I just stated 2.
That's okay. That's okay. Can't see everything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
McFall gets her second field goal of the game, 5 points. 56-25, 31-point lead. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Trying to go baseline. And it's cut off. Resto Santos, an air ball shot. That will end the quarter. We got one more to go. It's 56-25. Barren County leading Central Hardin. And we'll be back in 1 minute as you're listening and following Trojanet basketball here from South Warren on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission.
24-6 rout in that third for Barren County, leading 56-25. Scooters Coffee brings you the fourth quarter here from South Warren and the Holiday Bash. And Barren County will play tomorrow against Christian County at 5:30. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to broadcast that game. We'll be at Logan County. Boys Championship. Here's a three that is way off the mark. Layla Harris with a rebound.
That was a deep three, too, Jay.
Yeah. Here's Burton. Sends it over. It's Cannon going to fire a three. No good. Ball slapped out of bounds, and it will be Barren County's basketball. So we've got Cannon, Burton, Harris, Wilson, and Bird on the court right now for the Trojanettes to start this fourth quarter. Wilcox with it for Central Hardin. Bounce pass off to Resto Santos. Guarded out there by Shelby Bird. Goes right side with it to Livers. Livers trying to come off of the screen. Burton stays with her. Resto Santos, 17-footer straight away. No good. Rebound put back up and in by Huggins. 56-27. 6:50 to go in the basketball game. Burton with it for the Trojanettes. Left side is Cannon. And now Cannon will send it right side. Riley Wilson's going to fire a long
It's in there. Oh, I thought it was going in.
Yeah, I thought it was. It looked good from this angle. Here comes Central Hardin back with 6.5 minutes to play. Resto Santos. Bounce pass to the middle there to Huggins. Turns off of the screen. Takes it. Trying to backtrack in. Turns and puts it up. No good, but a foul. And so Huggins will head to the free throw line for Central Hardin to shoot two. Foul on Cannon. Huggins is 2 of 4 at the stripe. First one is in there for point number 15. She has 15 of Central Hardin's 28. Second shot of the way, no good, popped out. Chasing down the rebound, Mahala Burton. 6:19 to go, 56-28. Barren County. Here's Burton. Sends it over now to Harris. Harris back over to Burton. Down to the corner is Cannon. Back to Burton. Lobs it in there to Bird. Nice ball movement. Here's Wilson out of the corner.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
Out of that corner by Riley Wilson. And now it's 58-28, a 30-point lead for Barren County. 5:50 to go. Resto Santos gets a screen, trying to take it out against Shelby Bird. Right side now. They work it into Huggins. Huggins posted up in there against Riley Wilson. Had nowhere to go. Cut her off in there. Now working inside the paint, driving. Dishes it off in there to Resto Santos for the two. That is 58-30. 5:23 to play in this one. Burton with the basketball. Straight away over to Cannon. Down to the corner, Riley Wilson feeds it to Bird. Bird back over to Burton for a three. It's no good. Rebound Shelby Bird. Turns. Goes up the baseline, cut off. Sends it back out to Burton. Over goes to Cannon. Cannon back to Burton. Around it goes to Wilson. Feeds it down. Try to go in there to Bird. It's knocked away. Wilcox.
Oh, she took a step, Jay?
She did, I think. And then a layup good for Huggins. Kind of letting them play a little bit right now. 58-32 the score. Well, you got a 26-point lead, 4:44 to go.
I understand.
It's Harris straight away over to Burton. in the middle. It's Bird. A lot of traffic. Puts it up, but can't get it to roll in. Rebound to Huggins. Off to Resto Santos. Stops and pops a three. It's an air ball and saved on the baseline by Livers. So he'll get it back out with 4:20 to go in the ball game. 58-32. Hannah Bragg and Ashley Atkinson. And Addie Slagle waiting to check into the next whistle here for the Trojanettes. And that pass is going to be kicked out of bounds. Now Bragg, Atkinson, Slagle comes in for Bird, Cannon, and Burton. We'll get Addison McFall back in the game too, and she will come in for Layla Harris. This is a big lineup right here with Bragg and Wilson both in there.
You're right.
And Ashley Atkinson. So you've got McFall and Slagle at the guard spots. Wilcox, 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. 58-32, Trojanettes. Resto Santos throws it off the leg of Atkinson. She had nowhere to go.
And she picked her dribble up, Jay, and she just had to get rid of the ball.
Comes out to Wilcox. Wilcox dribbles laterally across the floor there. And bounce pass to the right side of Livers. Gets a screen. Here's the lob. Up and no good. There's a pick and roll right there, but it didn't work for him that time. Ahead up to Slagle. Slagle drives into the paint. Trying to dish it off to McFall. It's knocked out of bounds. And now Carly Hagan, Layla Harris, and Alexis Cannon. We'll come back in for Coach Piper Lindsay as we have 3.5 minutes to play and a 58-32 lead for Barren. Cannon deep in the right corner to toss it in. Comes into Hagan. Back to Cannon. Fires down the corner for three and hits it.
Wow. Nice
Alexis
shot. Cannon
giving the Trojanettes their fourth Riley Diddle Group 3 of the half, and it's 61-32. Wilcox with it for Central Hardin. Hannah Wilson will check into the next break here. And driving it to the basket, and it's blocked in there by Bragg. The outlet pass comes to Harris. Harris on the move, drives it to the bucket, puts it up, rolled it off the back of the rim, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Trojanettes. As Hannah Wilson and Reagan Griffiths will check into the Trojanet lineup now. So now we've got Cannon, Griffiths, Hagan, Hannah Wilson, and we've got a timeout here first by Central Hardin. This will be a full timeout. 2:52 to go. We'll take a 30-second break. 61-32 Trojanettes. Back in 30 on WCLU Sports.
Makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Lady-Bruins basketball as it comes into play to Wilcox. Harris will guard her. Now she's picked up her dribble. Long bounce pass off there to Blocker, who's back in the game. Missing the shot. Hannah Wilson has it for the Trojanettes. Ahead up to Harris. The ball goes off the foot of the Central Hardin player as she got into a trap. It'll stay with the Trojanettes. 2:35 left. As Harris gets it out to Cannon. Cannon still on the dribble. Left side. Hannah Wilson walked.
Yeah, took that step.
Carried it before she put the dribble down. 2:27 to play. Wilcox with the basketball for Central Hardin. Brings it into the front court. Here's a bad pass, and it's going to be taken by Hannah Wilson. I don't know, she's trying to throw it into a crowd there. Hannah Wilson came up with the basketball. Bounces it out now to Cannon. Right side is Harris. Harris trying to make a move on her defender. Takes it down. Got around her defender. Put it up and banked it in.
Nice move there. Nice move.
The freshman, Layla Harris, in the scorebook for the Trojanettes at 63-32 and a minute 55 to play. Wilcox taking it around to the left side. There's the lob inside there. And a shot put up and no good. Rebound comes off to Reagan Griffiths. Alexis Cannon into the front court. Left side it goes to Hagan. Hagan back out now to Cannon. Now it's Harris with the ball with a minute 34 left to play. In the corner, Cannon, another three. It's off the mark this time. And the rebound comes off to Central Hardin. Wilcox driving it down to the baseline. Out for a three-point attempt. That's no good. Rebound put back up and in. That is Livers getting the bucket. And we're going to get some new players in the ball game here for both teams. We'll have Reagan Wilson in the ball game coming in, along with Ava Mullins and Miley Commons. With a minute 16 to play. Central Hardin also brought in some new players as well. Miley Newman. And we'll pick up another name here in just a second. Zoe Martin, who's only a 7th grader out there for Central Hardin. Here's Hannah Wilson with the basketball. Bounces it off to Commons. Now Reagan Wilson with it, top of the circle. Bounce pass inside there. It's Reagan Griffiths. Puts it up in the lane.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Yes. Nice shot by Reagan.
65-34, 50 seconds to play. Central Hardin with the basketball. Drain. It's Allie Drain, an 8th grader with the ball. Handling the point out there against Hannah Wilson. So go to Martin, a 7th grader. Martin curls around to the lane. Shot blocked in there. Got it back, though. Puts it back up. Blocked again, but a foul. Stops the clock with 32.7. The foul, was it on 14?
I think so. Looks like
that would have been Reagan Wilson.
Yeah.
So 2 shots coming here to Zoe Martin, a 7th grader. First one is on the way, and it's good.
Nice looking foul shot.
Yeah. 65-35. One more shot coming to Zoe Martin. It's on the way, and she got that one. They get Alyssa Brackett, a 7th grader, number 45 in the game. Stella Longoria, number 5, an 8th grader. They're full of 7th and 8th graders, looks like.
They sure are. I noticed that on their lineup earlier.
With 25 seconds to play. Hannah Wilson with it for the Trojanettes. Sends it over to Miley Commons. Commons out with 15 seconds to play. Right side is Griffiths. Out to Hannah Wilson. Gives it to Commons. I thought she was going to fire it up there. Works it inside. Gives it over to Reagan Wilson. Chasing down the basketball. 2 seconds, 1 second. This game is over, and the Trojanettes win it 65-36 over Central Hardin as the Trojanettes go to 10-0 on the year, and they will play Christian County tomorrow night here at 5:30. Unfortunately, we'll not have that broadcast for you here tomorrow, as we'll be going down to Logan County to bring you the Trojans game of the championship of the Logan County Holiday Classic down there in Russellville, as they will play either Logan County or Raceland tomorrow at 7:15. But we'll come back and talk about this one as Coach Piper Lindsay making her way over. Glenn will hand over the headsets to her, and we'll talk about this one as the Trojanettes win it rather handily here. 2 easy wins for you today, Coach. 65-36 over Central Hardin, a team that actually beat Christian County by 10, 62-52.
Yeah, not 2 easy games. The first game this morning, I think, was a little rougher, but we had to play really, really well. And I think if we did not play really well.
And you did play really, really well.
We did, yes. And the second game, we didn't. I thought we were just kind of lethargic. We were just kind of going through the motions. And, I mean, I know know it's rough when you've been gone all day and you've been sitting in vans and you got to go out and you got to eat and then you got to come back. I get it, but they were in the same boat, you know. And I thought that we did a much better job. We responded in the third quarter, especially. We came out. I thought we were a lot better. We made shots, which that's a big difference too. And I feel like some of the girls were kind of hesitant at times because they missed maybe the first or second shot that they took. And we just kind of told them, you got to keep shooting. You got to shoot yourself out of it and make some, and then they'll fall easier.
And you did. You hit 4 threes in the second half. And, of course, I think we were like 1 for 10 in the first half. Well, they were good looks. They just wouldn't go in.
And that's one thing we were talking about. I feel like that we got a lot, like, robbed. You know, I feel like they went down, you know, and then they popped back out. But, again, like you said, we just got to keep on shooting and keep battling. You know, heck, the big girl 32 was solid. You know, I thought our bigs had to do some work, had to be tough and physical, and had to block out and rebound too.
I know we talked about her off the air, but 21 points, 17 rebounds a game is what she averages, and today she gets 15 in this game with looks like 7 field goals and 3 of 6 from the foul line. So you did a really good job overall on her.
We did, and I thought that was a really good challenge for our bigs. You know, I feel like we were always kind of dependent on our guards to guard the perimeter players and the better players, but now this one was their better player was a big, and I thought that our bigs responded.
Yeah, Shelby Bird had a good first half and finishing with 24 points, hit 2 threes there in that third quarter. Solid game from her today.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say, I feel like she battled all day. Both games, she kind of got in there and she got rebounds and she finished around the rim. I felt like most of the time she was kind of just had a knack for it. I was glad that she showed up for us today.
Yeah. Well, now you play Christian County tomorrow at 5:30. Unfortunately, I won't be here to do the game tomorrow. The Trojans will be in the championship.
Oh, okay. Well, good for them.
The Logan County tournament tomorrow. So, but Christian County, I mean, you know, they can't be as good as they have been. You know, you look at their schedule, you look at their record, and, you know, losing to Central Hardin by 10. It should be an easy game for you tomorrow.
It should be. You know, I don't know a lot about them, to be honest. Billy Michael Dyer, he took off today. He actually had to go to a wedding or whatever. I think it was Tucker's, actually. Tucker Kirkpatrick got married today. I think so. I hope I'm not misspeaking there, but that's where he was today, so he's supposed to be in charge of the scouts, so hopefully he'll have a game plan ready for us to go tomorrow night.
But now we will be back here Monday because you'll be playing for the championship, I believe.
I think that's what, 1 o'clock maybe?
1 o'clock will be
like
the championship, and it's either going to be probably Franklin Simpson or Marshall County, you think?
I think they play right now or at 6 o'clock over in the middle school gym, so we might skip on down there and just kind of get an idea of who we might be playing on Monday.
All right. Well, Coach, congratulations to you. We'll see you on Monday. Good luck to you tomorrow.
Good. All right, thank you.
All right, Coach Piper Lindsay, the Trojanettes, they win it 65-36 over Central Hardin. And we're going to come back. Coach's comments this afternoon here at the tournament, brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. When we come back, we'll have the TJ Regional Health postgame report in 2 minutes as the Trojanettes win at 65-36 over Central Hardin here on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCLU Sports.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages 56 and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Caitlin Huggins, their big girl that averages 21 points, 17 rebounds, had 17 points in this game this afternoon. She had 7 baskets and was 3 of 6 from the foul line. Lily Livers ended up with 9 points on 4 baskets, one of those at 3, 0 for 1 from the foul line. 4 points for Mariana Resto Santos, 2 points for Natalie Smith. Piper Wilcox had 2, and Zoe Martin had 2 on a couple of free throws. Trojanettes with 28 field goals, 15 in the first half, 13 in the second half, had 1 3 in the first half, had 5 total for the game, 4 of 6 from the foul line. Shelby Bird with 24. To lead the Trojanettes in scoring. She had 16 in the first half, 8 points there in that third quarter with a couple of threes and a couple of free throws. She made 8 2-point baskets in the first half. 7 points for Mahala Burton, had 3 baskets, one of those a 3-point shot. Addie Sligel also made a 3 with a couple of 2-point baskets and a free throw for 8. 6 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson on 3 field goals. Addison McFall had 5 with a couple of field goals and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Hannah Bragg with a 2-point bucket, 4 points for Riley Wilson on 2 field goals. Alexis Cannon had a 3 and a 2 for 5. Reagan Griffiths with a 2-point basket, and Layla Harris scores 2 for the Trojanettes. So here we are, Glenn with a 10-0 record and going up against a team that lost to this Central Hardin team by 10 points earlier today, 62-52 as I talked about. It should be an easy game tomorrow.
You would think. Yes, Jay, you would think it would be, but you just never know. You know, who's going to make some shots.
Can't come out flat, that's for sure.
No, you got to come out. I think you have to come out every game, regardless of the opponent, and you give it your all, 110% every time.
Yeah.
And that's what I've always tried to encourage from players and grandkids and kids. And you can't think, oh, we've got this. We don't have to do much. It just doesn't work that way.
Right. What else we got on stats there?
Well, I was looking, Jay. I'm going to talk about the second half just for a minute.
All right.
For the Trojanettes. In the second half, from 2 points, we shot 77% from the field. Did really good from the 2-point. From the 3-point arc, we shot so poorly in the first half, 1 of 10, that in the second half, we were 4 of 12 is what I had us for 33%.
That's better.
Yes, it
better
was.
Than 1 for 10.
And for the game, if you look at the entire game, you add both halves together, it doesn't look that bright. It's 22% from behind the arc for the game. And 70% from 2 for the game, which I'll take any time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, it's time to name our play of the game and our player of the game. Play of the game brought to you by CPC Commodities. It's always those transition baskets, those transition passes that really highlight the video screen if you want to look at it on replays. And so
we had some nice ones.
Yeah. And our player of the game, Shelby Bird, 24 points today, 16 in the first half. Just completely dominated the game at both ends of the floor, both offensively and defensively. So she is player of the game here in this second game, brought to you by Southern States. Well, Glenn, I've enjoyed being with you
today. It has been fun.
Good ball games.
I've really enjoyed it, too.
Wish we could do the game tomorrow, but the Trojans got the victory today, and they're in the championship. And
I understand.
It can't be in 2 places. But back here Monday, and we'll see how things go. I'm not sure who's going to be doing what.
If you need some help, you can holler.
I will be here Monday. I know that.
If it's covered, then it's not a problem.
Hopefully it'll be the championship game at 1 o'clock.
I hope you're right, Jay. It has been fun.
Get a win tomorrow. We'll be in the championship at 1 o'clock. So
all right.
Looking
Sounds
forward
good,
to that.
Jay. You take care, buddy.
All right, you too. And that's going to wrap it up here from South Warren this afternoon. Trojanettes getting 2 victories here today, 50-31 over Davis County and 65-36 over Central Hardin. Again, our broadcast schedule tomorrow. tomorrow, Trojanettes will play either Logan County or Raceland for the Logan County Championship in that tournament at 7:15. We'll be on there at 7 o'clock tomorrow night from Logan County High School in Russellville. John Butler will join me for that game tomorrow night, and then back here Monday with the Trojanettes, hopefully in that championship game at 1 o'clock, and we'll be on there at 12:45. So until tomorrow night, for Glenn Bird, Luke Pritchard, our producer, BC Live crew, Jay Turner, good night, everybody, from South Warren High School in Bowling Green.